Hi, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate. Today's topic is who's going to receive my 401k? But before we dive into this topic, if you have any questions pertaining to estate planning or probate and you want to schedule a free, yes I said free, strategy session over the phone with me, you can contact me directly at njestateattorney.com. Go over there, set up a day and time that works best for you to talk. Looking forward to it. So, who will receive my 401k? Now, this kind of falls under our beneficiary designations, which is part of our estate planning here at Campanile Law. But this is a question I've been getting a lot lately, and I want to clear the air on this. So a lot of people think that on your 401k, you can name anybody you want as your beneficiary. This is a myth, and it's only a myth for those people that are married, and let me tell you why. Under federal law, your spouse is the designated beneficiary of your 401k. So federal law supersedes your state law, and it's going to supersede what your decision is. So when you're filling out your beneficiary designation forms on your 401k, your primary or your first beneficiary is going to be your spouse if you were married. Then you can make contingent beneficiaries. If your spouse were to predecease you, those people would receive your 401k. Where we're seeing some issues is, and this is actually, let's backtrack a little bit before issues, is what we're seeing is a lot of people who get divorced or are just separated, their spouse remains on their beneficiary. And if you're divorced, you can change whoever you want. You can put your children into that role to become the beneficiary because you're divorced. But if you're only separated, your spouse, because you're still legally married, takes your 401k. And the only way to get your spouse to not be able to get your 401k is they have to execute a waiver, basically saying, I'm waiving my rights to inherit this 401k or to be the beneficiary of this 401k. That would get filed with the company that manages your 401k, or this could be after death where they just go, look, I don't want this should go to the children. Where we're seeing other issues too, and this is the big one, is one, there's two major issues. So number one is divorce. We see people not changing their beneficiary on their 401ks. They pass, and now we have the ex-spouse that is inheriting the 401k. The second issue we're having is after divorce, you've taken your spouse off, you've named your children, but you've decided to get remarried. Your new spouse, by federal law, supersedes your children. So you need that second spouse now, or your subsequent spouse, to execute that waiver to ensure that your children are the beneficiary of that 401k, and not your spouse or your ex-spouse, or not your current spouse. So these are some caveats and pitfalls we're falling into. So why am I bringing this up? This is just a reason, one, to educate, and two, this is a reason why we look at these our estate plans at Campanile Law on a yearly basis, maybe every 2 years, but we want to make sure these things don't happen to you. So remember, 401k if you're married, by federal law, your spouse is the primary beneficiary. Just fill it out to make it, even though it is official, just to put them there, and then make your contingent beneficiaries your children or whomever you so choose. If you get divorced, take your spouse off right away, put your children in or whomever you choose. If you get remarried, understand your spouse is going to supersede anything you've done, and we need a waiver. So, I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please hit that like button. Head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, follow us there. Go to Instagram and TikTok at njestateattorney. You can follow us over at Twitter as well. We're putting out some amazing content. And if you would like to schedule if you have any questions pertaining to this topic or any other topic in estate planning or probate and you want to schedule a free, yes I said free, strategy session over the phone with me, go over to njestateattorney.com, schedule a day and time that works best for you. My name is David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate.